You're now tuned in to another episode of Gam and Mz Podcast. I am your girl, Mz Goggetta, and of course, I have my co-host, your favorite girl.
Not favorite girl. You know what? You starting to be a damn hater too. It's no way you sat there and said that. I'm gonna edit that shit out. Like that's
Come on.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I was just joking.
Oh, yeah, but I said you said ain't told
I
nobody.
said,
who you
yeah.
are. I didn't hear you say anything. Anything. Anyway, we're here today with our special guest, as always. Are we calling you Jordan or Spoon today?
Spoon.
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 Okay. Well, we call him
I'm going
AKA
Spoon.
Spoon. Okay.
Noops or whatever.
Noops.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. Where Noops come from?
It's spoon backwards.
Oh.
So creative.
Yes. Okay, well, we have Spoon, aka Noops.
Come on.
Spoon backwards. Okay, Spoon, tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself to our listeners and viewers of Way to Gam and Podcast.
All right. So I'm Spoon. Originally from Suffolk, Virginia, Freeney Avenue. Owner and designer of Hangout Studios. Ex dirt bike rider, street dirt bike rider. Average dude, man. You know. Father,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I work on tugboats, like on my
Okay.
day-to-day life. You know,
That's your day-to-day.
like,
Okay, so you said X bike.
like collab,
Okay.
like
So you do collaborations with the bikes and stuff?
yeah, I try to well, I ride dirt bikes on the street,
Mm-hmm.
so like the culture of that is just
X. Oh, okay. See, when you say
Like,
X, I thought you were saying like EX, like you
so
no longer.
so people use like the X for like collab, so it would be like
Oh.
a Way to Gam Minute X. Noops,
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But it's like a collaboration.
Oh, see.
Oh, so you know
learn
what?
something
We actually gonna
every
learn something here today. I
Right.
feel
Come on.
so old because he said X, and I'm glad you asked Miss Go Get It instead of me. So, but yeah, okay, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
And like you probably see it on like when you pay attention to like sneakers and stuff, it'll
Mhm.
probably say like Nike X, whatever. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Oh.
Yeah, but that just mean collaboration.
Oh, wow.
See, I didn't know that. I thought you were saying like
Nah,
no
nah,
longer ride.
Nah. I'm still active a little
Like
bit.
that was your X thing. You don't do it
Yeah.
anymore.
Nah, I'm still active a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Okay.
So I noticed you said that you were a father. So how many kids do you have?
I have 3.
3. Okay. Well, so how is it? How is fatherhood?
It's great. It's great. My kids keep me on my toes every day. There's always something new.
How old is the oldest?
12, 8, and 3. I have 2
Okay.
daughters and a son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How is that with the little girls? Are you getting back what you put out
With my son. I say with my son. Probably.
with your son?
Yeah, like my daughters, they more like kiddish.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They just worsen. Like
Uh-huh.
they talk a lot. And it's
Yeah. So now, with you having daughters, right?
like,
And did you used to chase the girls when you was younger? So are you worried in reference to your daughters having boy issues or boys doing the same thing that you did with girls? Because I know some guys be like, I don't know, because now I'm scared that my daughter might, what I did, I might
mean,
get it
'cause
back.
It's like the only thing I could probably teach is like awareness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really stop what happens or what they might experience
Right.
from whoever they get into it with. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like awareness of being like, look for this or maybe take note of this. You know what I'm saying? This might be a red flag for you. Like maybe,
Right.
but maybe not. You know, that
Right.
might not be your thing. But
Right.
at the same time, you know, these type of things you might want to stay away from. You know,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us about Spoon as a kid and bring us to the Spoon now as an adult. See, you know, I know a little bit about the Spoon as a kid and everything because I think I've been knowing you since you were about, what, 11?
Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, let me see.
Tell us about the middle school, the high school, and then the bikes. Because, you have when it comes to you, you have different sections. You have the spoon over here and how you were. Then you rode into the bikes. Then you rode into the fashion.
Right.
So it's tell us from the spoon, from the kid spoon, high school, all the way up to adulthood, to where you are now and the things you're interested in now.
All right. So when I moved, I can't quite remember, but when I moved to White Marsh Road, I was probably about, that's in Suffolk, Virginia, White Marsh Road. I was probably about 5 or 6.
Okay.
And the first people that I met as a friend, ran into another kid was Aaron Goodman. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From the Goodmans. And once me and him locked in, and we stayed right here down the street.
Okay.
We seen each other every day. This my best friend, And so it was one Christmas. It was one Christmas. I'm probably about 11 now, 12 maybe. And I go down, I get a brand new bike for Christmas, like a bicycle. But I go down and they get they got the dirt bikes. So they nah,
So basically it's you have a bike with training wheels on it, and they got a big boy bike.
Tight. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? That's how it felt. So, and they always showed, they treated me as if I was their brother and stuff like that. So, they yeah, ride this, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, and I rode, and I'm yeah, I got to get one of these. So I went back to the crib, and, I just begged my parents and stuff, for the bike. And then, the following Christmas, my pops give me a brand new XR 100 off the floor. It was a dirt bike Honda, and
is that a big one?
Yeah, it was like a starter.
Okay.
It was like a starter bike at the time. And they gave me a helmet under the tree, and I'm like,
what you need a helmet?
Yeah,
for?
what I need a helmet for? And I go in the garage to get my bike, get my bicycle, and go down there in them house. Just as sure it was a dirt bike right there.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I got into the bikes, and then I fell off. I was just doing regular teenage stuff. I played sports and stuff in school. I played football, ran track.
Okay, so were you good at football and track?
I did enough to get by. I started. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't my thing though. I just
Neither
did
one was your thing?
I liked the track more than football.
Oh, really?
Because it was I'm kind of a friendly person. I'm a networking person. So you got all the schools in one gym, at one track meet. So it's I'm meeting everybody from Virginia Beach and you know what I'm saying, meeting people from Hampton and
right.
So
it was easier to meet people at track than it was for and yeah, I just did it just cause it wasn't really my thing, but whatever. But you was okay.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
you so you did enough to get back.
Yeah, I was decent.
So basically, what he's saying, he didn't get no letters.
No.
No letters coming to the house. Oh no.
No. I mean, I was decent though. I got medals. And
well, I'm sure you got medals for participation. Everybody get them.
No. I got first,
but
second.
Thank you for being a part.
I got first, second.
Letters. Okay.
Medals.
Okay,
I should have brought that.
Yeah, you should have, because I don't believe
it. Yeah, that's crazy work. I gotta hold on, man. Y'all about to get my Dukes on the phone right quick. Hold on. Yeah, hold on now. But nah though, yeah, yeah, that was kind of high school. But what's so crazy, what people don't know is we had we was making Freeney clothing back in the day, middle school, high school, but they stopped us from doing it.
Who?
Why?
The schools and stuff.
Because they was affiliated?
Yeah. All the little stuff that we had, plain hoodies and stuff like that, we would take, the fabric paint and just put Freeney on it. And
So let me ask you this. So what is Freeney? What was so significant about you guys putting it on your clothes? What did it represent? What did that mean for y'all? Because I think a lot of times what it means to other people, it doesn't mean that to the core people.
Right.
So for you guys, what did that mean?
We was just always so close. Like, it was an everyday thing with Freeney. Like, it was just, you came to Freeney to get, like, Freeney is almost like that outlet. And why I say that is because we had like a little boy, and he always came around. I'm talking about even if we out there at like 3:00 in the morning or whatever, just sitting there, or whatever. Like, he would come out there, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And like, I don't know exactly where his parents and stuff was, you know, but we always showed him love, you know what I'm saying, gave him little dollars and stuff. So, and somebody asked him one day and was like, you know, why you always out here? And he was like, 'cause y'all make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And like, I just feel good when I'm out here, you know, and like, that's the feeling I get when, you know what I'm saying, if something going on like outside of what's around Freeney, it's the same thing. Like, I can come there, like, they not even, like, the people there, not Freeney, you know, they not even gonna let you be down about, you know what I'm saying, certain situations. So it's
you
like,
seen y'all supported each other.
Facts. And it was like on another level. I felt like from the outside looking in, like knowing them versus knowing people from elsewhere, like it was just different.
Yeah. So anyway, you said y'all started the clothing brand then, but it was stopped.
Yeah. So like you say, we was just putting Freeney on like white t-shirts, like little vests, utility vests. Like, you remember the flight coats?
Who came up with that idea though? Did you come up with that idea?
No, I think it was like Shrimp.
Oh.
I think it was Shrimp or either Cone or somebody like that, and like everybody just fell in line. And then and we was wearing it to school. Everybody wanted like a Freeney coat or something like that, and they was like, nah.
So y'all was selling it? Not really?
Not really, yeah, not really, yeah.
So y'all thought y'all was a little clothing designer, had y'all own
Sorta,
clothesline. Oh, okay.
Kinda, yeah, sort of, kind of.
You said sort of, kind of.
Sort of, kind of.
So
yeah,
now, how? I know you said like, you know, that was like the mecca for y'all, but how has things changed now? Like, being that you guys are adults, and I'm sure life has have y'all going different ways. So what does Freeney mean now, if anything?
It's the same. Like, you know, everybody got their own relationships with different people. So, you know, but for the most part, everybody communicate with each other. Like, you know, you got everybody parents now. So,
yeah. And
for the most part, everybody handling their business. So, you know, even like Freeney, don't nobody even be around Freeney no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, if on a good day, maybe, you know what I'm saying, for a few minutes, but like, you know, make time for what you got to now. Yeah.
I do remember you got real heavy into the bike thing. How did that go from the 11-year-old the 12-year-old getting a dirt bike, then you doing the clothing, you hanging with your friends, you playing your sports, now you heavy into the bike?
All right, so boom. Kind of long story short, I go to Baltimore. And when I go to Baltimore, I'm with my peoples and stuff, and like, it's a Sunday, and like that was like Sunday was the day for everybody to ride and stuff. So we go to Drew Hill Park, that's in Baltimore, Maryland, and about 12 o'clock, like everybody just like both sides of the like 12 in the evening, and like both sides of the streets, people just pulling up, like it's like the whole city of Baltimore is out or whatever, you know. And everybody come through on the bikes, and like, bro, they ain't coming through regular. They got on Rolexes, they got on the Gucci shoes, like the True Religion, like they riding in like clothes you would wear to like the club or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they dress regular, diamond chains on, everything. So I'm like, boy, these boys cool, you know what I'm saying? Like that's another level right there. So, and then like, I haven't had been on the bike in a long time, so it was kind of like, boom, I know, you know. So I come back, I get another bike, and just start, messing around. And I go to Baltimore every now and then and stuff.
During this time, were you still in high school, or you had
No,
already
this
graduated?
out of high school.
Okay,
Yeah, this after
okay.
high school. Yeah, this probably like 2012, 2013.
So you had stopped riding bikes when you were
Like,
still in middle school?
yeah,
You had got the bike and you kind of stopped?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, just doing
Yeah.
little, and but yeah, I come back and I get a bike and just start practicing, messing around. Now I go to Baltimore from time to time, and then I just got nice. And then the more people I met, I found out that they was doing like these ride outs. We would call them ride outs, and it was like a bike life tour at the time.
Okay.
And people would just load their bike up on the truck. And we would go to like Miami, Florida, Philly. Baltimore was one of the main spots. New York. But like in the mix of going to all these ride outs, I'm meeting new people. Like they treating it as if it's a brotherhood. Like, you at the gas pump, you ain't got no money or something right quick. Or like get gas, bro. I'd rather you get gas than to get caught or leave you behind. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of them no man left behind type situations, and that kind of just and then with social media, being able to follow those people and like kind of follow their day to day, what they do on a day to day and stuff like that. It kind of build relationship, especially if we were replying to each other.
So now I know when y'all out doing these, you said call them ride outs.
Yeah.
Now in most cities or most states, is it illegal to be on the street riding those bikes and stuff? So y'all was doing it for what, like an adrenaline rush, or just to, take over the city for the moment, take over that street? Because, I've seen your videos, but I also seen.
What's up, family? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of WAGM podcast. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Hit that notification button as well, so when we drop a new episode, you'll be first to know. Stay tuned to all things WAGM.
Other riders' videos, and it's like, they be like, coming from different ways real fast and going around the cars, police chasing, and all of that stuff. And it seemed like y'all having fun, but at the same time, it seemed like it would be a little scary because now y'all really driving fast on these bikes in a city, on the town, on a regular town street.
See, I think for the most part, it's just like we can't structure it because like everybody's their own individual when like at that point in time. So it's like, whoever the main person is in the city, they would want to throw a ride out, and you got thousands of people coming from all these places. It's hard to even kind of control 1,000 people, you know what I'm saying, that you know, or you feel like you know what I'm saying? So like you got people who bikes getting took, you know what I'm saying? You got people, whole trailer, truck, everything getting took, you know what I'm saying? People getting robbed at the ride out. Wow. And it's like, it's like a double narrative. It's like,
gracious,
you, like you say, you see my videos, it might look fun, but you see another video where it's like they beating somebody up or
so somebody getting like stuck up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah. And I've kind of like not been in those situations, but like I've seen it, you know what I'm saying?
So when you said stuck up, so that means like you would go to another town, like you and let's say some other fellas, y'all would go to another town. And when y'all get to that town, people from that city would like rob y'all, is what you're saying?
Or probably from somewhere else.
Right.
Come to rob because they know everybody gonna be there.
Right.
Yeah. And like, let's think about something. It's like I'm riding a factory bike fresh off the showroom floor, but like I'm not the only one with that same bike. So it's hard to just be like, hey, that's my bike when you got 1,500 bikes.
Oh, and then with y'all not having plates on them.
We back booming. All right. So we in DC, I think it was, and something had happened with my bike, and I kind of fell back to the back of the pack. We would call it the pack, when everybody all close up together and stuff. So I ended up falling back to the back of the pack, and two guys rolled up on another guy. The guy hopped off the back and like stuck the gun to the dude and was like, "Get off the bike." You know what I'm saying? So the other guy got off the bike and he get on. they off in the pack. And like I say, mind you, you talking about 1,500, 2,000 people right here in
Wow.
front of us. Ain't no telling. Like you might.
So,
Yeah, that's-
so you
I would
saying
sleep right up in that pad. I'd be like, they saw that gun. They probably be like, what the heck wrong with her?
so?
Yeah,
You,
I know I'd been gone.
yeah, nah, it ain't just have fun. You
that's
gotta
what
be
I was
on
gonna
your
say. So
P.
you're
Yeah,
going
like,
to have fun, but
but it
people
can turn out. Yeah,
robbing you to take your bite or whatever you
But
might
see,
have.
like, that's where you know what I'm saying. Like, I always reach out to somebody before I actually get there, or say, hey, I'm gonna be in town this weekend for the ride out. You know, everything good or whatever. Because sometimes like people will let you come to the city and like they might have just passed a new law and said, hey, like if you see any dirt bike, run them off the road. Like, but they won't let you know that just because they want the clout
Everybody
to
come and
say,
sit.
yeah, you know what I'm
Getting to
saying,
that city.
right? You know what I'm saying.
Wait a minute, a new law to say run them off the road.
I mean,
So,
I'm saying
but
like
people
you know
do that though.
right. They will enforce, you know what I'm saying, a
Yeah.
certain type of law just for a certain day because they know that like the bikes.
Yeah,
you
and
know what I'm
that
saying?
shouldn't be one because you can get hurt on those bikes.
But see, that's why they try to say it's like against the law to chase because
Right.
the damage that could be done, you know, in the mix of the chase of the officer, somebody else, innocent, you know, me, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So it ain't worth it. Like,
Yeah. So do you still go to the ride outs though?
nah, I ain't been to a ride out in probably like a year or two.
Why?
It
That
started
old?
getting like watered down. Yeah,
Oh,
and
really?
then like I mean, not necessarily watered down, but like you know how like the game always changing. So it's like you got the younger riders coming
Okay.
in now, and everything about competition.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
So y'all was
Everything.
doing it about fun, now they doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's more competition. It's like you know, it used to be friendly. It's like, oh, I'll bet $100.
Right.
You know, just friendly competition with me and you, and you know she'll just take it above and beyond like
Yeah.
$100. I got $10,000, so now it's like, oh man, like let's be real.
They all hot head too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like, let's be real. You gonna give up $10,000 on an unofficial? Like, I don't really have to. I'm just trying to keep my word type bet. $10,000 ain't no,
Yeah.
Chump change.
you know.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
like
Yeah.
to some people, you know, but
Yeah.
so that's all the fact. Like it,
Yeah, it's a
it
lot.
ain't. It don't even be worth it sometimes. And the 18-wheeler roll over.
Wait a minute. So the 18-wheeler didn't see him fall. Well, the 18-wheeler must have
we
been
on the-
already
yeah,
on the
we-
interstate.
yeah,
He fell
yeah,
off.
Yeah, we
So
getting
was
up
he
on the
doing a
interstate.
stunt?
Yeah, I think he was like willing because that happened behind us. Like they said, like because the dude was like, "Yo, you ain't see what happened?" And we like, "Nah." Like, dude got ran over by the 18-wheeler.
Do y'all stop or y'all keep going?
Well, like the guys kept going past, like they was trying to catch the 18-wheeler or something like that. But like, nah, I ain't stopped. You know, I mean,
We kept going.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
And I was like, "Oh, that's a girl." When cause the first time I saw her, I think she had a helmet on,
Yeah.
and she had her hair up in a, like like a little bun or whatever. And then I was like, I know it's the adrenaline and I know it's the fun, but I just be like, even when I be seeing you doing it and you dragging one foot on the street and the other foot is like on the gas, I mean on
On the brake.
thing, and you doing, I'm like, I don't know. At that
Step
point, I'm
out.
thinking, what are y'all thinking? Because if
Nothing.
that little flapper thing hit that street and make that thing wiggle or do anything,
I mean, that's trial and error though. Like that come with
trial and
everything.
error when you done
Yeah.
bust your head on the street.
Yeah. So you ever heard of something like knowing how to fall?
No, what do you mean knowing how to fall? So what, you fall a certain way?
Facts. Like you done fail so much where it's like you know not to, you know how to maneuver. You can kind of like bail out a situation.
That's actually good that y'all that like you said your pack normally everybody comes home, but it's more than just riding though, right? It's like a brotherhood. It's like a
Facts.
you know you guys build some type of relationship.
Yeah. Like I said, going out of town, like hitting these different ride outs, I'd have met so many different people, like doctors, lawyers, and like they regular people though. You wouldn't probably think like, you know what I'm saying? And artists, designers, you know, like I done met like a whole bunch of people, and genuine people too that you know call and check on me, you know, and
Right.
So that's
give me
Good.
game, you know, if I need help with anything, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And that's cool. That was dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was dope. You know, and I ain't never been like no shiesty person. So like to run into stuff like that and people, you know what I'm saying, the same type caliber, it just you know, like this stuff could be done. Like certain stuff could be
Right.
done. So, you know.
So being that you've been riding bikes for a long time, like, do you allow your kids to ride bikes?
Yeah. My daughter go crazy over a bike, but she don't have one right now. But like
How old is she?
3,
Oh.
3.
yeah, and she be like, pick the bike up, like what? Yeah,
Oh, she ready?
yeah, she ready, she ready.
So
But
are
my
you gonna let
son,
her ride the bike?
yeah, she want to.
You're not
It
nervous?
don't- Nah, and I think it's because I'm in the game, so it's like it's kind of one of those proud father moments. It's like, and then being that she a girl, that's gonna kind of be like a minority
dope
thing. You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Mhm.
Especially if she can be great. You know, she got the capability to be great. So
I don't know. I think I would be nervous because I think like for you, you know, you guys as y'all riding and whatever, it's like the adrenaline, whatever. But I think like when it come to kids, it's like you kind of look at life a little more different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I don't know if I want you to ride because yeah, I did it, I made it through, but you know things happen and you know and it's just like. But then on the flip side too, I remember like you just said, it's more like a family type
yeah,
thing. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
want them to be part of something like that. But I know just off the cuff, like, it's kind of like a nervous thing.
Sort of, kind of, and like my so my son had an accident not too long ago, like last year or
How
whatever.
long
And,
he been riding?
he been riding since he was about 4 or 5,
Really?
4 or 5, yeah. Cause he kind of
Oh,
came up
young.
the same way, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Rest in peace, William. But him and his son is like best friends. Like how
Okay.
you know when he came up, like they came up the same
Okay.
way I
Like
came
you
up
came
under
up
them.
with them.
Yeah, like they
Right.
treat him the same way. And
So tell us a little bit about your son and his accident.
yeah. So I wasn't there, but I got a call. I was at work, and I had just bought him a bike for Christmas. I gave it to him Christmas Eve,
Okay.
and like the same, and it was crazy the same way like my pops did me. I had him open the garage and everything. So the next day, you know, everybody getting a bike for Christmas and stuff. You know, they trying to ride and stuff. So they go out to Lake Kennedy Park over there in Suffolk, Virginia. Um, and I just get a call, and they saying, "Hey, call your pops. Cardi fell off the bike."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm thinking if he fell off the bike, like just go ahead say he not okay, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the fall to me is like, I know
That's-
if he fell, he got back up and still riding.
Yeah.
Um, so I heard the lady in the background. She like, "Baby, you gonna be okay," and all that, this, that, and third. And like, he not really hollering and stuff. So we go over there and put the phone on him, and he's like, "Damn, I'm alright, but you need to get here."
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, "Well, what's up? Like, what, he broke his leg or something?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah." So he flipped the camera on it, and I'm like, "Yeah, ain't no way, like, ain't no way." Tragic. Like, his leg was off,
Oh my gracious.
like off. Like, it was probably hanging on by a little, you know what I'm saying, a little skin in the back. But like, so I got off of work, met them at the hospital. My pops rode with them on the Nightingale and stuff. So we get to the hospital. So I'm guessing like the bikes was going back and forth. He crapped out there, and whatever. It just happened so fast that nobody could probably stop, and the guy T-boned him. The other guy was banged up pretty bad too. I don't really know if like exactly what happened to him or whatever, but yeah, he was. They say he was bad, but yeah. So he was going through the hospital. They tried to save the foot and save his leg, and as the night went through, it kind of won't getting better. So like, I was kind of already like ready for them to say, you know what I'm saying, what it was gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
And I'd rather it been that than like than not have my son.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Than
right.
not have my son. So of course. So yeah, like far as him dealing with it, he was a little angry about it at first. Like he was kinda like mad. But he never really he never cried. I could never say he had a situation where like he cried from pain or like he cried because he was like sad. Maybe one time, but like he was scrolling through the whole thing. Like he ain't even down to the point where we had to tell him like, yeah, they got to take your leg. You know what I'm saying? Here's why. And the lady, the doctor lady, counselor or whatever, she kind of eased it on him. She kind of eased it on him, and but yeah, like
How did he
tried to-
react?
he took it on the chin. He dropped a few tears, but he was like I was saying, bro, you still here.
Yeah.
You still
Right.
can ride, and like so my man Shamar, he has one leg too, and he lost it on the set of Bad Boys 3. He was Will Smith's stunt double,
Oh wow.
and he lost his leg on the set or whatever, and he still ride, and you know what I'm saying, do it. He's still active, and you know what I'm saying. I got Shamar to call him, and you know what I'm saying. He kind of guided him through the whole situation.
And he's somebody that you met from
Bikes.
bike.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And like he just gave me a list of doctors with his prosthetics and stuff, like just a list of names and stuff. And then my son aunt, she lost her leg too, like at an early age too. So it was kind of like she was there to, you know what I'm saying, help him out too. So
Oh, okay. So he
yeah,
had good support.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
had that weren't just support talking to him, but they experienced what he was experiencing. Okay. So he felt, he might not felt better, but he knew he had that support.
Right,
so it was
right,
like,
right.
oh, are they doing
Like
whatever?
we still, we
Right.
can still keep it moving, and
Yeah.
like ever since they gave him, even when he came home and he was waiting on the prosthetic, you still couldn't slow him down on the crutches. Like, where you at? I'm outside. I'm like, no, sit down somewhere. Like,
Right.
but
He kept it
you know,
moving. And yeah,
you know,
and
I just-
but that's a kid though.
yeah,
Kids would learn how to keep it moving. I think long as an adult, it'd be the adults that be like, "Oh my God,"
And
we
Adults
all
have sense of fear though.
Yeah.
facts,
When
and that's
kids don't.
kids don't unless you
Yeah.
put it in them and like, "Oh my God, you gonna da da da." Then it's
Right.
like, "Oh my God," but if you don't do all of that, then they like keep it moving.
yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But that's good. That but did you think or did y'all consider if he needed counseling or anything?
Yeah, nah, like they like sent people to check on him and like ask them like, you ever had thoughts about like killing yourself and stuff? And he was
Suicide
like,
ideation, yeah.
and he looked at her like bro, like
Like, lady,
what are you
talking
talking
about?
about? Yeah, like what you? And that was like the funniest, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like why is she asking me this?
Right.
Like she keep
Yeah.
asking me these
Yeah.
things, and we just explaining to him like, yo, certain people can't handle these situations. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like they probably more surprised that you taking it like this than you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
anything else. Cause like the doctor will call and check on the surgeon that worked on him.
Uh-huh.
Like he calls and check on him like,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. So
That's good then.
yeah.
So is he back? Is he back riding?
Oh, he back fully active, everything like
For real.
basketball, riding. He done failed numerous of times since he been out. You know what I'm saying? Like he keeping it moving. He keeping it moving.
So
That's good.
So how did you
Don't
feel
stop.
about all that? How you handling all of it? Because sometimes we tend to handle stuff worse than the person that's actually going through it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like that almost, but it's like, cause you know what I'm saying. It's that phrase like y'all say like that's my baby, so
Yeah.
it's like that was my firstborn, so my
dog.
dog, you know what I'm saying? So I always had, and then like seeing little pictures and memories and stuff, and it's like, dang, but he alright, so it's like I'm cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm good with it. And like I said, like I'm in the game, so it was like I chucked it up as like being part of the game. It's just I hate that it happened to him like that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But like that's what come with the territory.
So you understood.
Yeah,
That's what come with it.
Yeah,
So that's art.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole nother culture, though.
Yeah, facts. No,
And
it
just
is.
like
It
being
is.
in the art world, that's a whole nother culture too. Because I was looking I was on Instagram the other day, and I was strolling through Instagram, and this girl that I follow, she's in the art world, and I was just sitting there just looking at all the different things that she do and all the different art events, and I was like, that's like a whole different culture.
That's
Like,
it. I'm telling you, like, if like the people that you meet, because I met two art gallery owners this year, um, and like they looking for like the next thing. Like, what do you do? Who are
Yeah.
you? Can you show, like, what can you show me? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Whatever. And they just looking for the next thing to invest in. And my man Steve from New York, him and these curators or art gallery owners and stuff, they talking numbers and they talking corporation, and I'm just like, boy, when he get over here to me and ask me, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying, like, cause they done laid down, like, they talking about millions, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of dollars. So like, just being in the room with these people had me feeling like,
you
all
can
right,
do
boom,
it
I
too,
need,
though.
yeah, like, facts,
And
facts.
that's how it be when you get in a room with people that's doing things that, one, you might not be familiar with, or two, you might not even knew anything about it. It's like,
That's a
wow,
fact.
I'm in the room, so I can if I can get in the room, then that means I can probably do it too.
Right, that's a fact, and like that's how it made me feel, you know, and like I mean I got a bunch of ideas and stuff. I just
Yeah.
you know
So you riding bikes, rode into the art world as far as clothing. But I even seen you. You went to was it a rodeo or something you went to?
yeah,
I
and
said now.
it's crazy. That's crazy because I went to Oklahoma City for my
Yeah.
birthday. Yeah, so it's crazy. I met my friend Chanel and Jacan at Fashion Week maybe like 2 years ago. And like me and Ozzy sitting on the sidewalk, and like they just walked past like, yo, you got a lighter? And we was talking and like, where y'all going after this? And this, then, and third. So it went from like Fashion Week, and then they was at Art Basel again. You know what I'm saying, in Miami. And we was there too. So it was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? So at
You
this
didn't know
point
they were
we
going?
Nah, we didn't know at the
okay.
time. So like now we in like a group chat. So it's like, yo, you going to this, that, and the third now. So I was like, they was like, because they have a brand called Oklahoma Cowboys. They pretty much embrace the culture of the black cowboy, like, especially down there in Oklahoma City and stuff like that. But it is like that culture is crazy. Like I would have never thought, like, you know. So I reached out and was like, what's a good time to come to Oklahoma? And they was like, yeah, come. We having a black rodeo, and like, come on. So boom, I went down to visit them, and they had the black rodeo, and it was like black. It was
like that.
It was dope. It was
I
dope.
saw some
Like, cause you would have never thought, like, and it was one of them things where it was like everywhere we went, the people was like shutting down their stores to go to the rodeo tonight. Like it was one of them type
It was a big
things.
thing.
It was a
Yeah.
big thing. Like the whole city was there. Like it was dope. And it was like majority black people. Like for real, all black people. You might have seen like one or two white. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like everything was like,
oh, that's dope.
even the DJ and stuff like that. Like they was down there with the cows and stuff like that. Had
They
they
had
was
a little
drinking
road. I saw
and
some of the
yeah,
pictures.
like they had the kids in there and stuff. Like it was cold.
Yeah. See, and I guess that's the artsy in you, because that's even creative too. Because I saw them with, they all was like fully dressed.
Fully
like this was
dressed,
their
like,
life. Like they was fully dressed
cowboy boots,
in their cowboy attire.
cowboy hat, like denim, like they.
You had it on too.
Yeah, we went to a store, like they have a whole store like dedicated to the cow, like farm life, like, and them boots go from $80 to like $2-3 grand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like it get real down there. Like, but I enjoyed it though. It was it kind of gave me like the home vibe, like Southern hospitality. Everybody was nice and genuine and stuff like that. So I like OKC.
So now, tell us about the clothing and the
All right.
fashion week and the Art Basel.
So the clothing, so I actually rebranded myself. So I was trying to like dedicate my clothes to like the bike culture,
Mm-hmm.
but it was kind of like, at first I'm trying to get all these designers and like people to like kind of see my vision. Nobody could do it, so I ended up buying like an iPad and all the little stuff to go with it, and start designing myself, just going through the ropes by myself, and it was kind of boring, kind of doing that. Like
Doing what?
designing, kind of like make designs for like one thing.
Okay. Okay.
If
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense, you
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
it.
So like, so
But I guess the thing is, with that, what was the reason to make you even start designing clothes or wanting to design clothes, which led you to initially gear towards bike life?
like some of the people that came out while they was riding, like the people that had on, like I said, the Gucci,
Okay.
that rode in like fresh Air Force Ones, and like, you know what I'm saying, it was like, you know, it was an image thing. It was
Okay.
more of an image thing. So I'm thinking like, all right, so cats like to get fly on the bike.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make something for the
Right.
for the get fly
Yeah.
on the bike.
Okay.
And I kind of, so I started like actually really studying fashion,
Okay.
like YouTube videos, just reading and stuff more, and I started getting into like real fashion, like silhouette, and you know what I'm saying, really color palettes, mood boards, and like how stuff really work. And it's like even down to fabric. So it's like I kind of, all right, let's do something else. So me and Key, we was gonna do the hangout. We was doing the hangout, and I like how like it just stood out, because I do content too. Like I ask people what they wearing and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and
I seen you do that fashion.
and like the hangout just flowed. Like we hanging out right now, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everybody can relate to hanging out, and it's
Yeah.
kind of funner. So it's like, I'm gonna go with Hangout Studios. So like that's how I came about with Hangout Studios, and I can do more. Like I can play with it. Like we hanging out at Gam and Mz, you know, and it just flow.
Yeah.
It flows so
Yeah.
so well. So you know, now I'm just making pieces. It's so Hangout Studios is like based around like, of course, the essence of hanging out, but on kind of like a lazy vibe, like being cozy. I like to be
Right.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I like slides. I like baggy pants. Just being warm, and but I like to be well fit too when I come out though. Like I just don't want to have on like old sweatpants and like, you know what I'm saying, stuff
Walmart
like that.
jeans, stuff like that.
Right,
So
you know what I'm
want to
saying?
be cozy, but you want to be stylish.
Right at the same
Yeah.
time. Especially if
Yeah.
we hanging out. Like
Yeah.
if we hanging out, we might go to this bar, we might go
Yeah.
to that bar. It's gonna be, you know, I ain't trying to walk in no,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I want to be cozy, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Especially if we gonna be hanging out, having fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what the brand kind of based around. And nothing too designish. Like I said, I've been getting into silhouette and stuff like that. So like that's kind of what I'm aiming for in the brand. Everyday active wear, like
Okay.
streetwear.
So how's that coming along?
It's coming along pretty well. I'm kind of doing it by myself, so it's like kind of been hard juggling like everything, like the content, the editing, and trying to like. But I just been in the mode of getting it done. Like I've been going to these events, and like every time I come from an event, it's like I get that push. You know what I'm saying? I always get like that drive. So I've been staying in that drive and just keeping it pushing. You know, and we're gonna make it work. Yeah, we're gonna make it work.
How important is it for collaboration? Because I hear you say that you're doing it by yourself, right? So how important, if you do think it's important to collaborate with somebody else like-minded, they may not be on the same level as you, far as being able to produce, but maybe they can do the content, maybe they can do the editing, maybe they can do something so that it's a joint effort.
Boom. So I'm trying to start like a little team called the Hangout Boys, or you know what I'm saying. If I do have a female or something, we can call it something. But you know, I want to get a little team called the Hangout Boys, and because I try to explain to people, it don't really cost that much to go out of town, like and to travel and stuff, and it'll be way cheaper and funner if we can all go as one. You know, if you got more people, the cheaper it'll be. So, you know, and like I used to like just wait on people to do that, and then I always miss like situations.
You miss a lot.
So I just started like jumping up and like I hopped on the plane by myself, like you know what I'm saying, and just started doing it, and then it was easier said than done. So
you hopped on the plane, just went where?
Like fashion week, yeah.
Fashion week?
Like my first fashion week, I was just like.
You were by yourself?
Yeah.
How did that go though? Being in you was in New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So how did that go? Being in New York Fashion Week, and then you're there by yourself.
It was more of a observing thing for me. It was like a little kid getting that like first year football out, like getting the first year sports out. Like I was getting the. All right, this is over here, this is that, this is how they move at the door, this how people are, you know what I'm saying, just soaking up the game, and like the following year, well, the next fashion week, it was just like, all right, I know it's going to be a party on this side, Lower East Side, or I know we're going to be in Manhattan, we're going to be in Soho, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, so I kind of knew what everything was. So then, now I'm familiar with everything. I'm seeing the same faces, familiar faces. Everybody is like I said. It's just like a. You know, like it's like hey, like so.
So were you scared when you went though?
Not really scared. I mean, I'm in New York. Like I ain't even if I can just leave out and get something to eat, walk down the street, do my little thing. You know, I'm good with that. You know, I'm good with that.
You know, because you go in there in New York Fashion Week.
But see, I knew people, but like I knew people prior to, you know what I'm saying? Because my man, he was a D1 athlete, and like he dropped out of like school to be a model.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and like he's like one of the biggest influencers probably right now.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew him.
Yeah, so.
Is he from Virginia?
No, he from like St. Louis or something.
And you met him through the Bike Life?
I met him through somebody in Bike Life. He was his man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I just seen him on Instagram and like, yo, I'm in town, this, that, and third. So
one thing about it, you don't mind networking with people.
Nah,
popping
not at
up,
all.
doing what you do,
not at all.
And network and keep up.
Not at all.
Okay,
but that's a good thing though, Ms. Goggetta, because a lot of young people don't want to do that. They don't want to. Like he's definitely putting the work in. Like some people be like, oh, I don't want to do all because I mean I'm the same way. I go somewhere and I be like, sit in the corner, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get you anywhere. So. You know, I definitely respect that.
But they said a closed mouth don't get
fed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that is a good thing though. So you met the guy, he's a model.
Yeah, and he just put me down to like all these RSVPs, and you know what I'm saying, and my friend Chanel, when after I met them, they had like the itinerary for everything. So it was like I kind of had like.
So you went out of town and bumped into other people that kind of like gave you the
guided
ropes
me through. Because like everybody that I met for real was like, oh, what's your Instagram, or oh, what's your number, what you doing later on tonight, or what's the next spot, like. So it's all, and that's what everybody that you encounter with, you know what I'm saying. Like they it seemed like they more interested in you than like you know what I'm saying, yourself. You know, and because we had a Lego event in Miami. For Art Basel, and it was open bar, and the guy standing beside me, he like, what you drinking? And we just going back and forth. But to come to find, like, he was the owner of Birkenstock, like the shoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, and he was in there like drunk,
chilling.
Like it was a good time, but like he was like, oh yeah, I own Birkenstock, and I'm like.
And you like what?
I'm like, what?
Like, in a way, you up here, stand up here with me.
I'm like, the slide? He's like, yeah, like, that's me. Old dude, you know what I'm saying, beard. So I'm like, dog, like.
Okay, can't do
Like
you,
dude
you
on
know what?
Birkenstock, like you know what I'm saying. I can say so. It's like I feel like if I run into him one more time and say, "Hey, boom, you remember me from," and then like everybody loves Spoon, so it's like when they ask me my name, it's like Spoon,
Yeah,
so it's
Spoon.
like kind of hard to forget you met Spoon. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just try to like I say, stay relevant, like face wise. You know what I'm saying? So you remember my face next time.
So, what have you learned with your travels to Art Basel, the Bike Life tours, the um, OKC, Cowboy Rodeo, Fashion Week, doing all your travels of doing all of this because you didn't start this until you got grown, right after high school, all of this. What have you actually learned from those experiences that you can take with you and you can apply them to what you're trying to do now?
Show love. Show love. Like whether I gotta do giveaways, you know what I'm saying? Like just be genuine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like showing people not I ain't gonna say like showing people, but like you gonna know I mess with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna be no question about it. You know, whatever, but like I mess with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. Because at the end of the day, it's like we doing it to work, and we kind of all on the same mission. We want to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Or we want to get this money. So you know, like why slime you out or why do something flawed when we got $1 million play or you know possibly you know. So yeah, I think just showing love, like just continue to do what I feel like is right on my end, and you know, keep it moving.
So, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? Yeah, I say like next 3 to 5 years.
Next 3 to 5. Next 3 to 5. We might be at the Grammys.
Ain't no might. We'll be at the Grammys.
Facts. But I just, you know what I'm saying? Might be before that, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, because, like, honestly, people be saying, like, stuff don't happen overnight. But, like, I'm big on interviews and stuff and, like, stuff.
For some people, it does.
Yeah, I'm about to say, sometimes that overnight situation be. So, I'm, like, I'm in that mentality right now. Like, I'm on that overnight
And that's true. I believe that stuff happen overnight because it just, like you said, you just happen to be at a bar and you run into the owner of Birkenstock that's right next to you. Or you out riding bikes.
Swiss Beats was there too.
Who?
Swiss Beats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was there.
Did you get to talk to him?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
See, and then with you being the type of person you are,
right?
You talk to people. Now, I wouldn't have said nothing.
Oh, no, I walked right up to Swiss Beats and was like, yo, you Swiss Beats. First off, I need a picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, he was, all right, cool.
See, I don't be knowing who half the people are when I see them in person.
When I hopped off the plane, I ran into Cam Newton and his son. Yo, can I get a picture? He grabbed my phone and...
See, and the only thing you had to do, even at that point, even if you would have, like some of these people, if you would have just kept talking about certain things,
that could have kept
his attention. You could have kept their attention, or it could have led somewhere else, or whatever. But the thing is, you took the initiative to even do the first step that some wouldn't. So when it comes to things happening overnight, things sure can happen overnight.
That's a fact. Because even if I would have had like merch or something on me,
that could have happened overnight.
That could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Even if it was a Birkenstock X.
So real. For real though. We could have did a Birkin. Hey.
That's absolutely true.
I wish I remember this name.
Because you've been in a lot of different. You've been in a lot of places, in a lot of spaces where a lot of people. It takes some people a lifetime to get through.
Fact.
Get to. So you have to like really hone in on where you're at too.
Right.
So being that you're so many different places, you always got to have whatever it is that you have. Yeah, they're gonna remember the name, but you want something tangible. You know, that they can hold and show up. Even if you take a picture and they showing you with some socks or a hat or what you know, whatever. Yeah, so you're definitely in that.
Oh yeah,
in that.
That's that learning process though. It's like you know what I'm saying. Next time when I take these pictures, maybe have something on deck. You know, because like I see how easy it is to like be accessible to these people. You know what I'm saying?
So you met when you met Mr. Birkenstock and Swiss Beats, that was Art Basel.
Yeah, that was Art
Okay.
Basel, Miami,
Yeah.
Miami, Florida.
So now your interviews that you do, when you be asking people, I seen you do those at different events you've been to. Tell me what you have on. How did you get into doing that? What made you decide to do that? Was that a form of you just being able to strike a conversation with people, or you was really interested in what they had on?
Yeah, that was kind of like my conversation starter, like especially with starting to do content. That was kind of like the easiest way to kind of get people to interact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody want to see themselves after, the video's been done. So
They do.
that was like
Yeah,
that.
they do.
But like that was another thing I picked up on, like going out of town and stuff. Like they do a lot of stuff everywhere else that we don't do here.
Right.
So, I kind of look at that like being ahead of the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So let me ask you this: being that, like you just said, a lot of things that you do, people don't do here. Being around your friends and you experiencing like growing up, I'm gonna say a little more country compared to where you're going now, right? Have you ever felt like any of your friends couldn't understand like you because, like, if I was to see you and I would see your friends, your day ones, meaning your old friends,
Right.
you stand out a little bit more because you're more artsy, because you're more, flashy. Have they ever looked at you like, man, what you got on, or why you got it on?
Oh yeah,
or you looking funny,
But it's like it's never like, it's never bad shade. Like it's never gonna be serious. Like we always disagree on like certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I say, it's just an opinion. And like they already know that I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway.
Right.
So but like it's definitely it go down sometimes.
Yeah, because I watch some of your videos and you'll be like, get dressed with me today, and I'll be like, damn, I'm not really risque either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like, oh, I would have never. I would have never but once you put it on, I think more so for me with you and a lot of other people, it's not the outfits. It's the outfits
whole
doesn't
thing.
wear you wear it.
Right.
So it's a total difference.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like you say, I just try to wear what I want for real. If I like it, then you know what I'm saying. I'm not too good with colors, but if I like it, like I say, I'm into proportions and stuff now.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And what
it's
is
different.
what is proportions?
Like small top, big bottoms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Big top, small bottom, or big top, big bottom. You know what I'm saying? Based on your the silhouette of your body.
Oh wow.
Some stuff fit people different. So it's like I could wear something that might not look good on me, but it might look different on him. You see what I'm saying? But it's just the sculpture and the silhouette of his body that make it look that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That way.
Right.
You know? 'Cause it's almost like layering up. Like layering. Like you got most small people like to put on a lot of layers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being that we are, me, I'm 200 some pounds. I'm already kind of bulky, so it's like if I put on 3 jackets, a blazer,
Yeah.
sweater, I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
you know,
better breathe.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying, like proportions
Right.
and silhouette.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I just try to stay in my lane, and you know what I mean, just keep it stylish. Just like you say, keep it artsy. Keep like I need people to be like, yo, like what is that? Like what you got on?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my thing. And but yeah though. Like,
So what do you, if somebody were to purchase something from you, what do you want that person to feel like when they have your clothes on? Like
comfortable. Like you say, I'm aiming for coziness for sure. It's like that go to the airport type feel, like you know what I'm saying.
We can be cute and cozy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You
I
still
like
can,
that look too.
You know what I'm saying. You still can do it, and like it just is. It's ready for everything. It's ready for everything. Whatever we gotta like, it's on go. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
And the denim, as far as the denim, like I said, I want to do like relaxed, baggy fit denim. So it's gonna,
Okay.
So have you been reaching out to people and start getting that together?
So, like, so I make all the pieces myself. Like right now,
wow.
yeah, like right now,
You sewing all that too?
yeah, yeah, screen
wow.
print. I do it all. Do it all. Make rug.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to wait.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm making all the clothes and stuff right now. So like I said, trying to do that, do content, trying to make, edit it, whatever, and it's kind of. So I'm reaching out to manufacturers right now, trying to get stuff that could be on hand while I like produce like one-on-one pieces or like the stuff that you see on like different stuff that you got to order and stuff. I'm trying to have that stuff on hand here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
So, go ahead. Then I'm gonna ask you this question. Go ahead.
But yeah. So I just been cooking up pieces just to have on hand, and like this recent past December, I took a couple pieces to Art Basel in Miami, and I was passing them out. I sold a couple pieces, you know what I'm saying, just to build the community in the brand, you know what I'm saying, and that went like super good, you know what I'm saying. That was cool, and so now this weekend I'm going to Fashion Week, and we having a pop-up.
Okay.
We're gonna do a pop-up, yeah. So
you saying we? Are you going alone? Or you going?
My homeboy going with me
Okay.
this time. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, we going to Fashion Week, and I say we too sometimes as like the brand.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, as the brand. So, yeah, we're gonna do a pop up this weekend. It's actually on Friday. And I'm gonna see how it go, and if it, if everything go and it's not too stressful, or it wasn't too hard, which it hasn't been like really hard. The main thing has been finding a venue, and being that I'm not actually in New York, I can't. It's hard for me to just like pull up here, pull up there. I'm looking at everything online and trying to make phone calls and emails, and I'm not an email person at all. So it's like, So yeah, that's kind of been the only thing. But like, far as like making the clothes and like doing the marketing and stuff like that, it's kind of a breeze.
Sounds good though.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have it all. You're going down the right path. I'll say.
Right.
Some little tweaking from here and there, but you'll learn that as you go.
As I go, yeah.
And the good thing is, like you said,
taking the initiative, though.
Right. You're doing a lot yourself, so you can respect.
Right.
You can respect your brand. And and one thing I want to go back to when you said that people don't see your vision. People are never going to see your vision.
Never. But they're not supposed to. They're not supposed of your vision.
Right.
They're supposed to help. Those who are assigned to you are supposed to help carry their vision out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I would encourage you to like really hone in on that, figuring out who is supposed to help you, even if it's just for now.
Right.
A lot of times we try to hold on to people and make them come with us when they ain't trying to come.
Right.
They ain't trying
But
to.
it's not. It might not necessarily be meant for them to come.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've went through that too. So like that's what kind of like keep me pushing on, like banking on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like not just looking for somebody. Like every time, like if it's something that I need, I go get it. I try to do it myself. Like.
And I think all of that is good though. Even when you say you go to these events, to these places alone, you just go ahead on it, just jump on a plane or jump on the road or whatever, and you just go alone because you're trying to accomplish something.
Yeah.
You're not letting it hold you up.
Absolutely.
From accomplishing what you're trying to accomplish.
Because I always feel like I've like wasted time. Like these ideas and stuff that like I always had, they always just been ideas. Yeah. Like I never stepped out and said like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Like I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like the people around me, not even like the people who know me, or know of me, but like the people around, like in these other states and stuff, it's like they giving me feedback from the people that know me shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they like, yo, you cold, bro. You need to, you know what I'm saying? What you need, like let me know, and this, that, and third. So it's like I heard that so much, and it was like, all right, let's do it.
Gonna do it.
Like,
what about your friends that are models? Have you like given them any pieces and had them model it for you?
Nah. I'm still, like you said, I'm still growing right now. like I definitely got like, plans to do certain situations, but you know what I'm saying. But like I'm just trying to learn everything. Like you say, like
Are you afraid though?
Taking a long time.
No, I mean, I'm afraid not because I'm afraid of the overnight because I ain't ready. I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the overnight success.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because it's like I always think about that. So it's like, say if I do the pop up this weekend and then I get 100 orders.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. Don't hold your feet on it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so if you get there and it's like that, as long as you have something you can show them and let them know, and people who understand like one-on-one or
custom and one.
Yeah, once they know custom, they already know it takes a while, especially the people you be around because they are in the fashion, so they know. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you definitely have a couple of pieces ready, but don't wait until you get all the way ready. No, you'll never be all the way ready.
Yeah.
You just take that thing and just go on. If you overnight, go ahead and be overnight because we're gonna be like, oh yeah, he just on the podcast.
Yeah, facts though. Nah, I mean, but like I'm looking, but like I want it to happen, but like it's just about. See, I'm a type of person where it's like, let's say I don't got a car, and I ain't got no job neither. I'm gonna get a job and worry about getting a ride later.
Yeah. Right, as
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get a job, but like how I'm gonna get there, I feel like that's gonna put like fuel in me to like figure out how I'm gonna get to work type situation.
So
you know
therefore, worrying about if the overnight success happening, you're not ready, then you wouldn't worry about you're not ready.
Trust me, because if he brought you to it, he'll bring you through it. Fact. So yeah, you'll be fine. That's the least you can worry about.
Yeah. But like when I say, but like that's like the only jitter part I have, because like I mean I have like all positive thoughts of like everything that I feel like I'm gonna do or like plan to do, I know it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like just because of what's been leading up, what I've been doing to lead up to the situation, and like I said, people really be more interested in like you than you know what I'm saying. They be surprised to see you, and you know what I'm saying, like what you doing here, like where you from?
And then that's
another thing.
Exactly.
I never heard of that in my life.
That's another thing. You'd be like, what?
Yeah, they be like, you do what?
Country.
Like, let me see your work. You know what I'm saying? And then we get into it like that, and then like you say, you done had a full blown conversation. Well, here's my car. Anytime you know what I'm saying. I done been in these situations. I just like I don't like to waste people's time neither though. You know what I'm saying? Right. I want to kind of be structured. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to like these people that I'm meeting that's like corporation wise, you know what I'm saying?
So what motivates you? Like when you, especially like one of those times where you feel like it's not moving the way that you wanted to move, or it's just like, it seems like one thing after another. What motivates you to, besides, I know I understand you said that when you go to these events, it kind of fuels you, but does it fuel you for the moment, or did it actually motivate you to keep going or to, perfect your craft?
It used to fuel me for the moment. It was like an atmosphere change. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like I be in Miami and then I come back to Suffolk and it's like,
I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the air was different and everything. So it was, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard to get that drive. But it was like the more I kept going and like learning different stuff, and it's like, oh, nah, I'm going to do this. I can do this. Oh, I can do this. And so it's like, and having the equipment and stuff to actually do it, to see, you know what I'm saying, to see it out. I just kept, like this last go round probably did it for me, because on a networking end, like marketing wise, I did a lot of things that I feel like helped the brand, and I got like a lot of followers and stuff like that from what I did. So it's like, you know what I mean?
What did you do?
Like I said, I was passing out clothes and stuff like that, and we was in Miami, and I had like this poster board sign.
Okay, I think I seen it.
Yeah, I had the poster board sign, and it was like, come kick it with Hangout Studios. And we would just post up on the block, and like, when I say like everybody was just just to have people like stop and be like, "What does Han say? What?" I got you.
Catch it, yeah.
I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like now I can, like I had people walk off and you know what I'm saying, whatever. But like people who, oh yeah, I like that. Like that was you know what I'm saying. How you do that again? Like what's going on? So boom. So I was like, all right, like that's all it take. We ain't spend no money. We ain't, you know, like we stood in front of places and just was, you know what I'm saying, mobbing out. Like my guys had the drinks. You know what I'm saying? We was just hanging out on the corner. You know what I mean? And like people was relating to it. Like it was, you know what I'm saying, more of a relation thing. So it was like, yeah. Say man, like get that motivation from like a story, you know. You know, and kinda entitled it to, you know, kinda put it towards your situation and go the same route. Cause like everybody had the same situation to me. Like it was, oh man, I dropped out of school or I quit my job to go work for an intern at Adidas and like that turned into, you know what I'm saying, he a creative director.
Yeah, I was sleeping in my
Puma
car.
I was sleeping in my car. Like it just be all these situations and it's like, bro, like we don't even like go through half of this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it could be done.
Yeah. I said it to say this. What fuels and drives me may not fuel and drive you.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we respect each other in our respectable places. But so that's why I said I definitely can feel you on that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it's just gonna happen.
But that's for people that do anything that they love and they do it every day. They say it's not like they're working because it's what they love to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're not working. They're just doing their thing.
And getting paid.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's all in your end goal. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
What your
like,
end goal is?
My end goal is like to work with Pharrell and do something, or like to work with a major designer.
Don't put on that outfit that Pharrell had on.
No, nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like just to get Hangout like structured in the you know, like boom, wait a minute and hang out. Like you know that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the point like that. Like and I just want to work with like major brands. Like I said, if I could help y'all like embrace the, you know what I'm saying, the way the Gam and Mz, like let's do it. I want to work with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like
now hold on now. Let me say, see, I'm with you saying working with us X and the X or whatever, but not with everybody.
No,
see, like you gotta, like you have to realize, like at some point you have to be, what is the word? Strategic. Some point it has to be exclusive, right? So, but I understand you want to get your brand out there, and I'm like, dude, you know he done, but but I'm like, yo, like, what is it you need me to do? Because if you my homeboy, you my friend, you my family, what do I need to help you succeed? Because if I help you succeed, then I'm in turn helping myself, and then I can bring somebody else with me.
But like and I always stress it. I always stress it to my friends, like, you know, it's never no pressure because I know everybody going through something different. So you know what I'm saying. But like for the most part, like the ones who can help, like are at my crib every day, or like calling to see like if we can do that, and you know what I'm saying, did you ever do this, and like that be making a difference too.
It does,
because like that keep me on track. Like
that's right.
I supposed to been doing this, and it's like you ever do that? Ah, dang. You know what I'm saying.
So
like, I even go to the the coffee shop now. Like I play the coffee shop in the morning and just try to structure a day out or a week out or something, you know, and just try to get stuff done. I'm trying to just start being more structured, like
since he was a kid. And then now with him being a grown man with kids of his own, and then even when I watch his social, I be like, Spoon, where is he at now? And I'm like, Spoon, he's here, he's there. And it's like, it's impressive. It's like, okay, he's doing stuff on his own. He's going to these different places. Like you talking about you a little boy from Suffolk, Virginia, and you talking about you weigh in OKC. You know what I'm saying? You weigh in OKC at the Black Rodeo or Fashion Week. I've never even been to Fashion Week myself.
It's nothing to do.
You know, I just never been. I used to want to go years ago, but I just never been. So to see, you know, I like it when I see y'all doing stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like I said, it don't really cost nothing.
It don't. It really don't.
I mean, it costs me to get there, but like other than that, like most of the time,
You can catch a train
yeah,
to
like I
New York
kinda,
for about $100 round
you can
trip.
catch the bus for 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you know what I'm
They
saying?
be riding too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
be right, but you can
Facts.
catch the train and be real comfy.
fact.
And I mean, you don't have to fly.
Yeah,
You don't have to drive. You can just jump on the Amtrak or jump on.
that's a fact.
And
Go
just,
for a
you
day
know,
or two.
But
No.
it's about the experience though.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
experience, sometimes you can't put a price tag on that.
No.
That's a fact.
And
can't.
being that when you're out at these places, you're actually you're sharpening your tools in your tool belt.
Right,
Like,
Yeah,
and
right.
you know what
You're-
I'm saying. And
You're around a different culture,
Yeah,
different
absolutely.
people.
And see, like that's my thing now. Like going out of town is like more or less. It's like less pleasure for me now.
Mhm.
It's more like I'm trying to work. You know,
Yeah.
like even if I can link with somebody and we do something there, you know,
Mhm.
like that's what type of thing I'm on now. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like I ain't really going to party
Mhm.
or like we go to parties, but
Your
like
mindset
you
different.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we probably there for like 30 minutes and then we going to the next spot.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
The agenda, yeah.
yeah.
So we always ask our guests how their time has been since they've been away to Gam Minute. So you up next. How has your time been?
It's been great. It's been great. This the first podcast that taught me podcast etiquette. Facts. I got amazing etiquette. First time using headphones. So it's a little weird hearing myself in the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I sound different, but yeah. But it's
Yeah.
been cool though. Like I always like doing like interviews and stuff like that. Even being on the question side of things. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know people. So yeah. I appreciate y'all for having me.
No
Thank you
problem.
for coming.
Sure.
No problem. No problem. Let's go get any further. Well, not any further. Any
Other questions?
Any other questions or any words from you?
No. Mm-mm. No.
Wait, well, you go ahead and end it since I normally end. You go ahead and end
Okay. Good night.
it. Good night.
All right.